So, in this video, let's talk about tunes with fingers. We all got a nice warm-up for it. I'm going to play it for you. We don't have music for it, so you will just have to remember it. It goes as D, D, E, E, F sharp, G, just hold this one, and then F sharp, E, E, D, D, D. We will figure it out how to do all of this on D string, but then when you can do it on D string, you can do it on any string as a warm-up for your left hand. So at first, we are not going to use the bow. We are going to play pizzicato, plucking. I will set my left hand the way I explained it in the previous video, because I'm going to use my fingers for this warm-up, but pizzicato with the right hand. So my thumb will go right next to the corner of the fingerboard. My first finger is kind of gentle above the fingerboard, and I will be plucking like this. Okay, so here we go. Starts with 2 Ds, and then 2 E's, then 2 F sharps, and then G. Just one. And then going back, 2 F sharps, 2 E's, and 3 D's. Quarter, quarter, and half. Okay? Now I will play it without stopping and talking in between. So when I put my fingers, I put them down gently but firmly at the same time. If I don't press it enough, I'll have this sound. If I press it down just enough, my sound will be nice. And if I press it down way too hard, my sound actually is going to be okay, but guess what? If I press it too hard, I'll get tired way too soon. So that's how this warm-up sounds when I played pizzicato. That's it. A few more things though about the fingers. Look, when I play open string, then I put my first finger, then I put my second finger, and I'm holding my first and second on the string. Nothing gets off. Then I put my third finger, then is first finger, second, and third. They're all staying on the string. And when I start playing down, I'm just gonna lift one finger at the time. And when I lift my first finger, I don't lift it too high. So it doesn't need to jump off like this. It just gets a little bit above the string, and that's it. So that's how I can do it as a warm-up. It will be the same on, let's say I will choose G string. Here we go. So fingers are staying on the strings, and I lift them all at the same one at the time. So just the same way as when I did it on D string. Remember, you can do this warm-up on every string. Then I do it with the bow. The goal is to keep it all just nice and relaxed like we did before in the left hand. Nice, relaxed, pretty sound, straight movement, kind of all of these things that we did on open strings tunes. Now we want to keep it here. So here we go. That's how that one sounds. Nice and calm, right? Okay, and finally, here's your first tune, We Will Rock You. It has 2 lines. The second line is pretty much what we did. We kind of got prepared for it by playing this exercise. I'm going to find my G, my third finger, 1, 2, 3. See, I silently did that. And now I play this part. G, F sharp, E, D, E, E. Rest, E, E, and then I do it again. So now I put second finger third, find my G again, and play the same thing. That's how the second line goes. It really matches up with we will rock you, and then again, okay, matches up with the words. The first line is trickier. I am going to play it fast. Here we go. But please don't play it fast right away. It is not going to sound very well. Take it slowly and figure out the notes. There are D's, open D. There are E, that's the first finger on D string. Then a little later there is A, open A, and G, third finger on D string, and one more note on A string, so that's the B, first finger on A string. So your D sounds this way, your E sounds like this, G, third finger, A, and B, first finger on A string. It will sound way better if you can match it very, very precisely. So don't rush. Usually when you kind of take things a bit slower and trying to make them just right, very quickly you're gonna learn it, and then you can play fast. Okay? So maybe a good practice tempo could be even something like this. And if that is too hard, you can even do that at first. So that's the first section. The second section goes this way. The third section goes like this. That's the easiest one, just with the E. And the last one actually is the hardest. Here we go. When you can pluck one section at the time, maybe next you can play one section at the time, and finally you can play all of them at the same time. And then you go to the second line, the "we will rock you" part, and that should be just fine. All right, so a lot of instructions here, folks. Happy practicing.